What's up, tribe? It's your boy Young Dreidel, and we're going to be doing a beat breakdown. For the past year, we've been pursuing this project, the Young Dreidel project, where we take cool samples and turn them into rap beats, and then we make awesome Jewish rap out of it. Our goal with this project was to take Jewish themes and topics and throw them into really cool rap songs that are like actually cool rap songs, right? So like the beats are all made from scratch, samples, I created it all. We're going to be going over each and every song that we made this year. There was 5 songs in total. We had the Hanukkah song, the Purim song, the Rosh Hashanah song, the Tzedakathon song, and the Passover song. So those are the 5 we made this year. They're all going to be available to stream on Spotify as well. So make sure you go and check out ! Young Dreidel for that. We're going to start off with the Hanukkah beat. So the Hanukkah beat was the first one that we ever did. This was last year. This was the only one that Kid Kiddish did not appear on. Kid Kiddish is my coworker Spencer, shout out Spencer. But this was before he was working with us, so I did this one all on my own. All the Young Dreidel songs, for the most part, start off with this little chop situation. So we find a cool sample from a cool sample pack. This one that I've been using is some really cool Hasidic sounds, it's called. It's like Jewish klezmer music that's like clarinets, saxophones. They're all really cool, and then I chop them up and we use them. So here's the whole song from the beginning.
Hanukkah, pass me the dreidel. Spin it on the floor, spin it on the table. The oil burn for 8 nights, no this ain't no fable. Chicken soup and matzo ball, pass me the ladle. I'm eating latkes, we are like the Maccabees, ain't nobody can stop us. Dip it in some applesauce, top it off with sour cream. Lighting all the candles and defeating all the enemies. Latkes for breakfast and donuts for dessert. Just don't eat too many, cause you ain't getting thinner. What? They call me Young Dreidel, the best dreidel spinner. When it comes to girl, you know I am the winner. Nes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, anes, gadol, anes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, anes, gadol.
The beat starts off with this little horn blast. I thought this was a cool way to start the beat. So that's the main melody of the beat. So we added in this little short riser just to give it energy, right? Then we got the kicks. Added in this groove. Then we got the 808s. Some other percussion. And then we added in these ending parts to give it a little more energy near the end. So that's the main beat. Pretty simple, but it gets the job done. And here's the main vocals.
Hanukkah, pass me the dreidel. Spin it on the floor, spin it on the table. The oil burn for 8 nights, no this ain't no fable. Chicken soup and matzo ball, pass me the ladle.
And then we got all these ad-libs here, right? The ad-libs are my favorite part. So I'm going to mute the rest of the track here and just play the ad-libs because they're hilarious when they're played on their own.
No this ain't no fable. Pass me the ladle.
Those are the ad-libs right there. So when we bring it all together, we got the whole song. Here's the whole song from the beginning.
Hanukkah, pass me the dreidel. Spin it on the floor, spin it on the table. The oil burn for 8 nights, no this ain't no fable. Chicken soup and matzo ball, pass me the ladle. I'm eating latkes, we are like the Maccabees, ain't nobody can stop us. Dip it in some applesauce, top it off with sour cream. Lighting all the candles and defeating all the enemies. Latkes for breakfast and donuts for dessert. Just don't eat too many, cause you ain't getting thinner. What? They call me Young Dreidel, the best dreidel spinner. When it comes to girl, you know I am the winner. Nes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, haya, sham, manes, gadol, anes, gadol. Hanes Gadol Haya Sham Sham Hanes Gadol Haya Sham Sham Hanes Gadol Haya Sham Sham Hanes Gadol Hanes Gadol.
So that's the song. Let's go over the lyrics, shall we? Hanukkah, Hanukkah, pass me the dreidel. So, you know, the spinning top that we spin on Hanukkah, and the namesake, young dreidel. Spin it on the floor, or spin it on the table. The oil burn for 8 nights, no, this ain't no fable. Chicken soup with matzo ball, pass me the ladle. So, the funny part about that line, I was showing the Hanukkah beat to my family at Shabbat dinner, and that line actually came from my mom. She's not a musician or anything like that. But we were talking about, you know, spinning the dreidel and like the oil burn for 8 nights. No, this ain't no fable. And I was like, what rhymes with fable? And my mom was, what about like chicken soup with matzo ball? Pass me the ladle. I was like, that is bars, Mom. So shout out, Mom. Moving on. I'm eating latkes. We are like the Maccabees. Ain't nobody can stop us. You know, the Maccabees from the Hanukkah story. Eating latkes, the potato pancakes. Dip it in some applesauce. Top it off with sour cream. Lighting all the candles and defeating all the enemies. So, you know, you dip the latkes in the applesauce, top it off with sour cream. You light all the candles and we defeat all our enemies. That's just the way the Jews do it, you know? And it goes, latkes for breakfast and donuts for dessert. So this was made last year before Kanye went a little off the rails. But that's a reference to a Kanye song there. I might have to take that out. But latkes for breakfast and donuts for dessert. Just don't eat too many because you ain't getting thinner. So that's a little like battle rap situation there. They call me Young Dreidel, the best dreidel spinner. When it comes to gelt, you know I am the winner. Gelt is little chocolate coins that you get from winning the game of dreidel. On each face of the dreidel, there's different Hebrew letter. Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. So it stands for Nes, Gadol, Haya, Sham. A big miracle happens there. That's what the chorus is. It goes Nes, Gadol, Haya, Sham, Sham. And that's the first song. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a magic trick here, and I'm going to change clothes and grow a beard. So I think we're going to start off with this one. Here's the whole beat and song together.
Hey yo, new year, new me, baby. Young Dreidel, run that bread up like a Shabbos scholar. You can be my queen, like the Shabbos color. Dip the apple in the honey, cause it's Rosh Hashanah. We'll kind of forever, like I'm King T'Challa. Rapping like I rap to feeling, muzzle tov l'chaim like I got a feeling. Blow the shofar, got my ears still ringing. It's a new year, but Young Dreidel say win it.
Yo,
Hey yo, Spence,
what's good, Offy?
tell him.
Whoa, like pass the roach, Hashanah, like pass me those apples with the honey on the abs for show. I just did once, but I'm back for more. And then I'm tuning on the shofar, this beat so hard. Got it and I run it and I hit it with these roach bars. So far, so fly, give what you love. We ain't never gonna stop, it's a give no love.
The most recent one that we made, which is my personal, they're all really good, so it's hard to tell which one's my personal favorite. This was not even a Rosh Hashanah song at first. I had the lyric in my head, rapping like I rap to fill in, muzzle tov l'chaim like I got a feeling. Like, you know the song I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas? Like, I got a feeling, where they go, hey, muzzle tov l'chaim. So like, I had this bar in my head, muzzle tov l'chaim like I got a feeling. So I was like, rapping like I rap to fill in, like the Jewish leather strap, so you rap when you pray in the morning. So let's do beat breakdown for this one. But we got the main beat here. You see how much energy that adds right there? That's the intro. And then we added in these little vocals here.
Hey yo, new year, new me, baby. Young Dreidel.
Here we've got our little drum loop. And then I added in this. Oh, it's an 808. It just adds a little movement to it, a little bit of bass, and it looks like that's the gist of the beat. I mean, it's very simple. I think the beat just kind of killed it. So like, I didn't really need to change much, honestly. Like just this. It's just there's some great samples. So let's move on to the lyrics. Hey yo, new year, new me, baby. So you know, Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year.
Hey yo, new year, new me, baby. Young Dreidel, run that bread up like a Shabbos scholar. You can be my queen, like the Shabbos color. Dip the apple in the honey, cause it's Rosh Hashanah. We'll kind of forever, like I'm King T'Challa.
All right, so run that bread up like the Shabbos challah. Okay, I love these lyrics. Okay, run that bread up like a Shabbos challah. So run that bread up, you know, like make that money like the Shabbos challah, like the challah that we eat on Shabbat.
You can be my queen like the Shabbos Kala. Okay, so this is a little bit of a deep cut Judaism, but on Friday nights we welcome in the Shabbos Kala, which is the queen. The queen of Shabbat comes in during Kabbalat Shabbat. Okay, so on Friday night we welcome in the queen that is this holy day. So you can be my queen like the Shabbos Kala. Dip the apple in the honey because it's Rosh Hashanah. You know, we dip apples in the honey for a sweet new year. Wakanda forever, like I'm King T'Challa. So the only thing that rhymes with Chala is T'Challa. I mean, there are some other things, but Wakanda forever, like I'm King T'Challa. So like the Black Panther. But I thought that was really cool with like, you could be my queen, like the Shabbos Kala. Dip the apple in the honey because it's Rosh Hashanah. Wakanda forever, like I'm King T'Challa. I thought that was bars. Okay, sorry. I'm swooning over myself.
Like the Shabbos color, dip the apple in the honey cause it's Rosh Hashanah. Wakanda forever like I'm King T'Challa. Rapping like I rap to fill in, muzzle tov l'chaim like I got a feeling. Blow the shofar, got my ears still ringing. It's a new year, but young Dre'll say winning.
Rapping like I rap to fill in, I just went over that. Blow the shofar, got my ears still ringing. You know, you blow the shofar on Rosh Hashanah and it's this loud horn and it goes, right? So it's like, got my ears ringing. And then I wanted to change this lyric, but I'd already recorded the lyrics and I didn't feel like doing it. But shout out to my little sister. She said it would make way more sense if it's a new year, but young Dre'll stay spinning because, you know, Dre'll spins. But yeah, it happens. So that's what we got. It's a new year, but young Dre'll stay winning.
Yo,
Hey, yo, Spence.
what's good, Offy?
Tell him.
Whoa.
So this is where Kid Kiddish comes in. Kid Kiddish's real name is Spencer. And so he sent me his lyrics, and he said, "What's good, Offy?" In the lyrics, I'm like, "Hey, yo, Spence, tell him." I don't know what tell him means. There's a really it doesn't really mean anything, honestly. But you know, I thought it sounded cool. So he's like, "What's good, Offy?" He goes, "Whoa."
Here, but young Dre'll say winning.
Yo,
Hey, yo, Spence.
what's good, Offy?
Tell him.
Whoa. Like pass the roach, Hashanah, like pass me those apples with the honey are the apps for show. I just did once, but I'm back for more.
So, like, whoa, like, pass the roach. Hashanah, like, pass me those. Apples with the honey are the apps for show. Like, appetizers. I just did once, but I'm back from Mo. So, I thought his lyrics were absolute fire. They just, like, sounded really cool, and he's floating on the beat. I added in these ad-libs here, just to give it a little more life. Hear all the ad-libs together, just so you can hear them on their own. Just, because I thought I added some energy to it.
Whoa. Hashanah like pass me those, but I'm back for more. This beat so hard.
Yeah, so that part is like, that part I just did a bunch of different like voices and different octaves or whatever.
This beat so hard.
But when you hear it in all of it,
Tune on the show for this beat so hard.
it sounds perfectly normal, you know? So here's the next verse. Then I'm tooting on the shofar, this beat so hard, live it and I run it and I hit him with these roast bars. So far, so fly, give what you love, we ain't never gonna stop, that's a giddola. So, I'm tooting on the shofar, you know you blow the shofar, this beat so hard, live it and I run it and I'm hitting with these roast bars, like Rosh Hashanah. So fly, give what you love, we ain't never gonna stop, that's a giddola. So, a giddola is, like a tekiah gedola is the last blast of the shofar, and you go, tekiah gedola, and then the shofar blower just goes as long as he can, he goes, and he just goes as long as he can, so it ain't never gonna stop, it's a gedola. So, here's the whole beat, and song together.
Hey yo, new year, new me, baby. Young Dre'll run that bread up like a Shabbos color. You can be my queen like the Shabbos color. Dip the apple in the honey cause it's Rosh Hashanah. Wakanda forever like I'm King T'Challa. Rapping like I rap to fill in. Muzzle tov l'chaim like I got a feeling. Blow the shofar, got my ears still ringing. It's a new year, but young Dre'll say winning.
Yo,
Hey yo, Spence.
what's good, Offy?
Tell him.
Whoa, like pass the roach, Hashanah, like pass me those apples with the honey are the apps for show. I just did once, but I'm back for more. And then I'm tuning on the show for this beat so hard, gun it and I run it and I hit it with these roast bars. So far, so fly, give what you love, we ain't never gonna stop, it's a giddola.
That one's the Rosh Hashanah beat. Let's move on to Passover. So this one was a really fun one. This one's a pretty simple beat, pretty simple loop. I thought I had some good movement. I wanted to try it. So we added some drums. Add some bass. Added a little shout. And then a crash. That's pretty much it. And then we got the reverse crash here to lead us in. And then we did that little chop up thing at the beginning. So it was, right? So then let's move on to the lyrics. So this one is absolutely bars. I love this one. I love all of them, obviously. And here are the lyrics. So let's give it a listen.
Young dreidel, Passover time, got the Jews round the Seder table. Everybody gather round, come and hear the fable. About the time we were slaves in Egypt, God hit him with the plagues, Pharaoh couldn't believe it, yeah. Miriam and Moses down the Nile, the plagues so tough it got Pharaoh in denial. Let my people go, Pharaoh said shut up, it's the only holiday where we don't get our bread up.
All right, so Passover time, got the Jews around the Seder table. You know, everybody gathers around the Seder table on Passover. We tell the story of the Jews leaving Egypt. Everybody gather around, come and hear the fable. You know, not the first time I've used the lyric fable, but you know, it rhymes and it's good. And they're all. I mean, all the stories are basically fables, right? It's just the story of the lesson. But the time we were slaves in Egypt, God hit him with the plague. Pharaoh couldn't believe it. So I thought that was just like a cool way to say that, and I thought that was kind of cool. And then Miriam said Moses down the Nile. So in the story, Miriam, Moses' mom, you know, Moses, like the Moses, the one everybody knows. Miriam said, Moses down the Nile. The plague's so tough, it got Pharaoh in denial. So in the story, Miriam puts Moses in a basket, pushes him down the river to avoid certain deaths because they were killing all the Jewish baby boys at the time because they didn't want them to rise up against them. So Miriam puts Moses in the basket, sends him down the Nile. And then the Pharaoh's daughter sees a baby floating in the river and picks him up and says, I'm going to take you home with me, and raises him as her own. So that's the beginning of the story. So Miriam sent Moses down the Nile. The plague so tough it got Pharaoh in denial. I know, it's kind of bars. Let my people go. Pharaoh said, shut up. So, you know, Moses says, let my people go. Pharaoh said, no. What are you going to do about it, right? Pharaoh said, shut up. It's the only holiday where we don't get our bread up. So, you know, us Jews, we love our challah, we love our risen bread, but on Passover we eat matzah, which doesn't rise, right? So the whole thing is that we didn't have enough time to escape Egypt and to let the bread rise. So it's the only holiday where we don't get our bread up, like get our money up, get our bread up. But like, okay, whatever. And then Kid Kiddish comes out of nowhere with the greatest bars of all time, okay? So let's hear it.
Moses in the zone and he was born to flow, man. Now we get to search for the Offy code, man. Let's go, man. Pharaoh's finna blow, man. Oh, man. Moses with the staff like the greatest showman. Oh!
All right. Moses in the zone and he was born to flow, man. Now we get to search for the Offy code, man. So the Offy code, man, is the little piece of matzah that we hide at the end of the meal. So that's bars. Let's go, man. Pharaoh's been a blow, man. Oh, man. Moses with the staff like the greatest show, man. You know, like the movie. He's got a staff that he uses to turn into a snake, and he splits the Red Sea with his staff. But Moses with a staff like the greatest show, man. Oh, it's great. Bars. Absolute bars.
Greatest showman. Oh! Moses done came to the Pharaoh, equipped with the staff and mind sharp as an arrow. Moses said, hello, just let go my ego. My Jew fam and fellows will fly like a sparrow.
So Moses done came to the Pharaoh, equipped with a staff and mind sharp as an arrow. Moses said, hello, just let go my ego, my Jew fam and fellows will fly like a sparrow. So again with the staff, and he's just like, let my people go. And Pharaoh is, we'll get out of here. We'll get out of your hair, you know? And that's the whole beat. So let's listen to it one more time.
Young dreidel, Passover time, got the Jews round the Seder table. Everybody gather round, come and hear the fable. About the time we were slaves in Egypt, God hit him with the plagues, Pharaoh couldn't believe it, yeah. Miriam and Moses down the Nile. The plagues so tough it got Pharaoh in denial. Let my people go. Pharaoh said shut up, it's the only holiday where we don't get our bread up.
Moses in the zone and he was born to flow, man. Now we get to search for the Offy code, man. Let's go, man. Pharaoh's finna blow, man. Oh, man. Moses with the staff like the greatest showman. Oh! Moses done came to the Pharaoh, equipped with the staff and mind sharp as an arrow. Moses said, hello, just let go my ego. My Jew fam and fellows will fly like a sparrow.
That's that one. The next one we're going to be doing is Tzedakathon. So Tzedakathon is an awesome event that we run every year where we raise money over a long time. It's during the summer. This year we wanted to make a song for it to help with the advertising and to, you know, just give us a cool like little theme song for the thing. So I thought it was a cool a cool thing to do. So it's all about giving money to tzedakah, to charity. So we started with the just a cool a little violin here. So I chopped it up a bit. So that's the whole clip there. Then let's add in the drums here. We got a little riser to make it add some energy. Bringing the hats here to add a little variation. All right, that's the beat. I mean, it's simple, but it gets the job done. The real stuff comes in when we bring in the vocals here. Got the young dreidel.
Tzedakathon, young dreidel, welcome to Tzedakathon. You know we're raising money from the break of dawn. Everybody tuning in, chipping in, giving in what they can, cause the drive we wanna make a difference. Even $1, maybe a $5, give what you can, it's all in our lives. We doing our part, we doing the time, we raising some money, we saving some lives.
So welcome to Tzedakathon. You know, we're raising money from the break of dawn, right? We started, it was a long 12-hour stream. We were raising money for Ukraine relief. Everybody tuning in, chipping in, giving in what they can, because the tribe, we want to make a difference, right? So we're all giving money. Even $1, maybe a $5. Give what you can. It's all in our lives. We're doing our part. We're doing the time. We're raising some money. We're saving some lives. So, I mean, pretty straightforward stuff. And then I had this Tzedakathon ad lib here. So Spencer goes, oh, what's going on?
Yeah. Hey, yo, what is this?
Tzedakathon, baby.
Oh, alright then.
Let's get it.
I'm in the mood for some giving. While I do fat, I think you need some thinning. Toss out some change if it won't send you spinning. I'm just thanking God that I'm living and winning. And so, toss out some dough. Teaching the fish, or teaching the soul. I want all you mentions, no menace, no more. I don't want no tension, a 10 in the stores. 10 in the stores.
All right, and then Kid Kiddish comes in with a fire verse. I'm in the mood for some giving. Wallet's too fat, I think it needs some thinning. You know, giving money out of the wallet. Toss out some change if it won't say you spinning. And I'm just thanking God that I'm living and winning. And so, we toss in some dough. We teach him to fish. We teach him to sew. I'm not really sure why he brought those lyrics in, but I want all you mentions, no menace, no more. I don't want attention, and then I cannot for the life of me tell you what he was saying here. I've been trying to decipher it for a very long time, but I've literally no idea. So Spencer, I have literally no idea. Listen, let's hear. What do you guys think he's saying?
Oh, I want all you mentions, no menace, no more. I don't want no tension, a 10 in the stores. 10 in the stores.
Yeah, so let me know what you guys think he's saying there, because I literally have no idea. I definitely could ask him, but I think this is funnier, so. And then we have Purim time.
Young dreidel, Purim time, eating hominy-dust. Jams the best, it ain't no discussion. I'm sick on the beat, eat some Robitussin. You mess with the Jews, get a repercussion. Dressing up like it's Halloween. Answer you know she gon' be the queen. When I say hum, I need you to scream. Make some noise if you feeling me.
So Purim, we hosted another event very similar to Hanukkah, where it was a little bit shorter. But Purim is a super fun holiday. We eat hamantashen, which are these like cookies. We dress up. We have a really, really fun time. This is one of the most dynamic beats that I made. I kind of like really took it to the next level here. So yeah, let's start off with, you know, the classic. We got our chopped up violin sample. So it starts off with that. Then I added in I chopped up the same violin and I just added some different, I put them in different spots, like all around you. So it's all around, as well as added some octaves and stuff. So it made it fuller. Right, then we got our cymbal here. Raise the energy. Got the crash that comes in. An 808 loop. Bars, so good. Then we got hi-hats on either side. Then I added some kicks and claps. And then another kick here on the downbeat. Then this one felt like it needed some guitar, so I added in the guitar here. That was absolutely fire. But it's so good. And then we added in these ones. These ones are a little bit more like picky, so we got the just to give it like a little edge. And a bass line. Oh. So that's the guitar, and then if you add that on top of all this nonsense, you got the beat. Here's the whole beat without lyrics. All right, and so here is the lyrics. We're gonna start with my verse.
Sport. Young Dreidel, cool time eating homidushes. Jams the best, it ain't no discussion. I'm sick on the beat, need some Robitussin. You mess with the juice, get the repercussions. Dressing up like it.
All right, poor time eating homidussin, the little triangle candy that we, or cookies that we eat. Jam's the best, it ain't no discussion. I don't agree with that take, but chocolate's the best, it ain't no discussion didn't fit. So, poor time eating homidussin. Jam's the best, it ain't no discussion. I'm sick on the beat, need some Robitussin. You mess with the Jews, get the repercussions. I mean, come on. Sick on the beat, need some Robitussin. You know, like the cough medicine. You mess with the Jews, get the repercussions. Dressing up like it's Halloween. Esther, you know she gon' be the queen. When I say hum, I need you to scream. Make some noise if you feeling me. So, for when we dress up, Esther becomes the queen in the story. When I say Haman, need you to scream, Haman is the bad guy in the story. And whenever we say his name when we're reading the story, we go boom, make a lot of noise. So make some noise if you feeling me. So that's my contribution to the song here. Then we've got the rest of these vocals here.
It's Halloween. Esther, you know she gon' be the queen. When I say hum, I need you to scream. Make some noise if you feeling me.
The henchman named Haman, he wasn't no layman, he hated the Jews like you knew this. And Haman had the class of foreign and meanness to hang anyone that looked Jewish. But Esther the queen, he said, Haman, you really just wait till I hop in the palace. And she busted in with the chutzpah and talent to come as the king that was mad.
So the henchman named Haman, he wasn't no layman, he hated the Jews, thought you knew this. Haman had big plans of foreign and mainland to hang anyone that looked Jewish, so he wanted to kill all the Jews. But Esther the queenie said, Haman, you weenie, which is the only time I've ever heard a weenie in a song, and I wasn't like cringing out of my mind. But Esther the queenie said, Haman, you weenie, just wait till I hop in the palace. And she busted in with the chutzpah and talent to convince the king that was madness. So in the story, Esther, the Jewish queen, reveals that she's Jewish to the king, busts into the palace unannounced, which could easily get her killed. But she had the chutzpah and the talent to convince the king it was madness. In the end of the story, Haman and his sons are hanged, and the Jews are good. So those are all the songs. Let us know which ones were your favorite, and make sure you go stream it on Spotify under the name Young Dreidel. Catch you guys next time.